it, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. That'll be taken in the end zone. Line up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken
this nigga bet fucking $5 with me
and
he can't
21-yard line.
Why would you do that? Smack. I finally can win a bet, huh?
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Now Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Here's our 47.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. And this is caught by Winton to tie it in. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll throw again. Prescott, he's got his target. It's Cobb. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Yeah, it make no sense. It make no sense.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper.
I can read it, I can read it, I can bang it, I can sketch it, I can cut it like
the first down completion.
You know me, bitch, I can
that last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Prescott finding Winton, and he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 29-yard line.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely.
Like,
not only that, but the big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done.
All these diamonds dancing on my fucking head cause like a bitch. Ain't no way that I be whooping up and smacking make no sense.
Right here in front of us.
But now the kicker, can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? From the 22, Prescott. That one complete to Elliott.
Make no sense. Make no sense. Hey, young boy, make no sense.
That one a gain of 20.
B.O.B. I've been there, bitch, you notice me. Tell them niggas I stay fucking.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no
beat a nigga ass with the Cindy bucket. I can tell my youngest hit on with that cutter. Mother.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone.
Back beat you right.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Second
All
down
these
pass
diamonds
play
dancing
there,
on
but
my
it's
fucking head
incomplete.
cost like so big.
This is 3rd and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got.
53, Mike.
Prescott from the gun. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Yeah, I'm broadcasting, but you're not going to fucking
ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that
usually what, bro? Wow. Oh, no. Y'all, I think they got it right there. I got a conference call that said. I'm going to see if they could have broadcast. I'll do that. Y'all come to the AGF party when I get there.
enjoyed watching Robert Quinn in pregame warm-ups with you down on the field. Did it surprise you how tall and angular he is? You wouldn't think he didn't play against the run that well, would you?
Well, he can, and he showed it right there, didn't he?
That's that wrestling background he has. He understands leverage as well as anyone in the game. A big-time wrestler.
I'm seeing how this might
often.
Three-time heavyweight state champ in South Carolina. They'll roll him out right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. We're scoreless.
You ain't doing shit,
one.
Bro,
I with the football as we
wanted
start
to
the
score.
second quarter.
I forced
They're
the
looking at
pass.
a 3rd and 6 here to start things out.
Yellow. Tight that. There you go. Back. Watch the safety creep. Switch.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Buying time to his left.
Out of bounds.
But he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds.
I don't know, bro.
So a big call there. That brings up 4th. On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. Back deep for the Cowboys, Tavon Austin. This is brought in at the 21. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt.
Why you punt the ball, Smack?
And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful.
Boom, bow,
Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards to pick up there.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision. And receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
A first down throw for Prescott. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. Cooper was the intended target.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say,
Matt
what's
did
going
some
on with your
weird-ass
scheme?
shit, but it's cool.
Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Nigga.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again.
Yes.
So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Check out my middle man
there.
there.
10 and a Kansas City first down. Out from the shadows of their goal line. Here's 1st and 10 from the 11.
Get out the top.
And they'll keep on the ground with McCoy. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 6. Mahomes will buy some time right. And
nigga,
going to be incomplete.
Take his ass up top like high five.
No call, and
do
it's
that shit
3rd
again.
down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it,
Smack,
that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. At 21 yards there as they convert on third. And another example right there, Charles. McCoy is good getting the ball handed to him. He's also dangerous in the passing game.
I didn't got down. I didn't move the ball twice and threw kicks. Stop it.
They organized that one very well because, you know, the screen game, when they're deceptive that way and they create that space for him, look out. And he turned into a heck of a play.
That's what they said.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out. The last drive, they went 3 and out.
Yellow.
Say that. You almost got. Yeah.
He's crashing.
Yeah.
He's checking crash. Yellow.
And they'll keep it on the ground with McCoy.
Watch the twist.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mahomes complete. The tight end Kelsey. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now a first down carry here from McCoy. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd down, it's McCoy. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
I be that nigga that they don't like. Yeah, I be that nigga that's on her.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
Going for the screen. Yep.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Mahomes now to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now another timeout called for by the offense.
Bro, that got you 1 yard. Think about it.
33 seconds to go in the first half. They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes us 2nd and 9.
I got eyes on
Now here's Mahomes. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
Hey, man,
the Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. yards. It's Hill, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be fourth down.
Because
So they won't get a touchdown, but
that boy
here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half.
Sorry. Oh, almost missed it with his sorry.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway.
Good. I got 2 minutes. I'm finna turn it up on you.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So get
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down at 17.
It's kind of because my head is wow.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Robert Quinn picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Now that's the way to start the second half. Back-to-back sacks. Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
After the sack, they'll come up now, 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
This nigga so scared to say that.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And an alley to run. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line. Kelsey, the intended receiver there.
Look who you got in the game, dumbass. You had number 4 in the game.
Down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defense coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D lineman, you play the run.
And he will take it
in.
in.
Once you got something free that blow your mind, shit.
And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
I really do know. I ain't trying. Hey, let me check into this tournament, son. Pause it. Pause the game. Alright, hold on. I'll be over there in just a second. Anything, airbags. I know we got nigga go to back and go to 5.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Like the bitch you drive.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
They're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle. They're losing here in the 3rd quarter, maybe trying to get the ball outside, bust a big play. Obviously didn't work there.
Yeah, and while it didn't work, I really can't fault them for trying it. You and I have talked to the offensive coordinator, and we knew that was a place they wanted to try and go. And sometimes you just have to stick with it because 2-yard gains turn into 20-yard gains as the game goes along.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes.
Nigga, you threw a pick and that nigga didn't jump.
This well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
I said you threw a pick, but the nigga didn't jump. Alright, nigga, you losing. Shut up.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as
Any
down he
bitch
goes.
ass niggas.
Robert Quinn able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon.
I'm fucking over that boy Smack. Nigga, that's the answer.
But you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
What you talking about? High burn.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that'll be it.
I ain't know. I had to go to the. I had left, and when I had came back, nigga, I'm kicked out the party.
First half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Right there, 54, right there.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Michael Bennett, the native of Tiny.
Why you punt that hoe, Smack?
Louisiana.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them.
That's smart.
Long
that's
for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. About set for this next drive.
But look, I don't know what happened because I had got left out the party when I came back.
Turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott.
Ooh, they hold me, nigga. I seen a touchdown.
They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Alex Okafor. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 30. And the return will stop right around the 25. Cooper was the target there. Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still.
Hey, Smack, you fuck around and don't even score. That's the funny thing about it.
Exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right?
No, I already got
like a
something.
good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
I bet you don't score, though. Say HUD, nigga, so I can get my pick back.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes being chased. And a big loss here as he's taken down. DeMarcus
Man, shut the fuck up and play football.
His second sack of the afternoon. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
54, right there, 52. Let's go. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Back. Watch the safety creep. Switch.
Now Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Told you I'm gonna score, nigga.
Byron Jones. And his
Told you I'm
guys are
gonna
going to
score,
take
nigga,
over
because I'm in
at the
control, nigga.
31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
47.
Worry about no bitch nigga, that whole nigga get blowed down.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really, from both teams. And there's another
Fuck
nice
that.
example
You want to
there.
find we got them
They're making
glitches
it
get you hot
difficult to
now.
complete a pass.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott.
He pull it right.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Young boy.
Completion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure.
Man,
gone. I just passing situation.
Man,
this 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Bro, I've been did that. That's how everybody play. 5 minutes.
Give them 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on first
This nigga don't say control.
It's Elliott.
It's 2 versus 4 down.
7 yards on the pickup there. It'll lead him with a 2nd and 3.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of this team. Do they want him to handle the football?
She can't save you, nigga.
Out, or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
You want some family? Got
they need him, and this is his time to shine.
Ah!
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller, and he'll return it to the 20.
What you doing, Cyrus? Thugger. 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 Everything litty, I love when it. Got some more millies, I keep me in that. Took her out of follies because of I run in like nothing.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play caller. Because a one-play drive where you throw it in a
blitz coming, and down he goes. Robert Quinn. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Yeah. It ain't Pelican.
To try again after the sack. Mahomes dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
How did this by myself?
54, check, watch 54,
man, I took the Bentley coupe back and I hopped in the car. I took the bitch in the back.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time.
Go for that bitch.
Just flooded the field with
I'm in the coupe by myself.
I
had to kick it over when I was 5. Keep was on the ship.
One score down, here we go.
I see they tired of these young niggas act like they fine and telling they lies. Acting like they the one created it when they get all these good from my Cartier out. Cartier.
Andy Reid went for it, but it won't
Pussies cut down with their Cartier, yeah. With the Cartier thought. With the run of the gas. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out, but I can't go out no way I can't go out. I just grip on the ass and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on the whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel patty. And I bring to the whole top of to a whole house. You sorry in the whole boy. I fucking play with your ass this whole time. Sorry boy. Sorry boy. Nigga, you seen how I hit that corner, nigga? Sorry, boy. That's game, Smack. Run me my money. Bro, that's what everybody play on. All Madden 5 minutes. What you play on? Either way it go, nigga, you couldn't score on me. You sorry ass nigga. You had fucking 4 quarters. Bro, shut the fuck up and sit me by $5. Sorry ass nigga.
I'm looking at you, I'm thinking you gotta be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game.
This nigga here, sorry, yeah, shit. Okay, well, I had just as much as time as you to score 14 points.
Can't give up anything cheap and easy.
And I'm finna go play in this tournament, man. After our dog gets sorry, yeah. Appreciate it.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
You can't fuck with
the amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated.
And he's going to go down again.
Are you done, bro?
DeMarcus Lawrence getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Xavier Woods with a pick.
Hey, good game, Smack. You want me to see my Cash App? Alright, let me see. Oh, just put in my number. Just put in my number. That's all you gotta do. Yeah, just go to the Cash App, and when you push send, just put in my cell phone number. Make sure my Cash App go ding ding. You know what I'm saying? I don't do no whole ass shit. I pay my boys, you know what I'm saying, if I lose. You can't fuck with me. B16 and them want us to come over there, but I ain't going over there. Them niggas.
Okay. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Okay. Death comes in threes, wins come in twos, cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. Ay. I do a good job, pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on, pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one, they want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense, I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Yeah. Okay.
Is it raining outside?
In the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left. Touchdown. Touchdown. 8th floor. Come down. Hotel. Lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her one foul just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest. No recess. I'm a sketch.
Man, shut your puss ass up. God damn. That's your puss ass up. I'm in a tournament right now. I'm finna beat this nigga in this tournament. I'll beat your ass in a minute, bro. Tell your thick ass mom I said what's up with that head.
Left pocket got pounds. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left. Touchdown.
Hey man, why your weird ass ain't coming to? Hey, I don't know if you're a weirdo or not, so I got the broadcast up, nigga. I played the nigga in the last tournament. The nigga, I blew the nigga out. The nigga went to go say he won. I got the broadcast up on Squares. No lie. And I'm gonna beat your ass just because you ain't joining my fucking when I sent it to your sorry ass, so I'm gonna fuck you up.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here.
Bro, what the fuck is this dude doing?
Back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what, like fourth down, Hail Mary, no punch. Like every time I touch down, I gotta stunt. Randy Moss, yeah, my numbers going up.
Bro, you ain't do no weird shit like put it on even teams and nothing, did you?
Check the stats, Jay Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
No injuries, tough. What you mean, no injuries? See, look, hold on, bro. What you mean, you put no injuries? That's a part of football. Only thing you supposed to do is put all Madden 5 minutes. And hold on, let me send it to you, bro. I'm not gonna even have a home field advantage. I'm gonna change the stadium.
City, it's a touchdown. Underlay, yeah, I gotta get it in a rush now. Let them hate, try to knock me down, but we got up now. You say that you ballin', keep it real though. Hey, why I never saw you in the field though? Hey, I make it look easy, it's a field goal. I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still going. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
Hey, look, we not even playing in my stadium, bro. You ain't gotta worry about it. What you gotta go to the store for? You feel like rolling a blunt right quick? What you trying to cook? This a pizza? Are you trying to order a pizza? I mean, you can't feel like cooking? What you finna cook then? Bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the former Cornhusker Brett Maher to get this one started. And we are underway from Miami.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Yellow! I'm on 80! 54! Right, 54! Let's go, team! 50, yellow!
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. Mahomes now on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The first down carry by Elliott doesn't amount to much. As he'll get forward for about a couple. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. From the 30 on 2nd down. Prescott completes it to Jason Witten. They get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. First down, Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down for the touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
They'll run on first down. Elliott. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. On second down now. It's Elliott. And he'll take this one down near the 15. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. Here's Prescott.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Prescott to throw on 4th. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They get 6 yards going for it on 4th, and now it's 1st and goal. Now a carry for the big fella. This is Jameis Olawale. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go with a big back. This is Olawale. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A 5-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
And Brad, I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, that set up everything, and the end result, the short touchdown run. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think every coach would have gone for it back there.
You and I both know every coach would not have gone for it back there. So that's showing a little bit of faith, actually showing a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Mahomes going to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Robert Quinn. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A gain there of 21 yards. Now Elliott. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Here's Prescott. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, but now it's 3rd and goal. This is 3rd and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got. Prescott now. Touchdown! From a yard out. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Anthony Brown there on the tackle. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Mahomes dropping one to Williams here. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll run to the backup. This is Williams. Yeah, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. Mahomes takes it himself, and he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another rush coming, and he's taken down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Mahomes now to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys! 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Time remaining for likely one final play. You're on your side of the field, but, heck, maybe you throw one up 50-plus yards, see what happens.
Don't forget that taking the knee is the right play to make because you just get out of there, you regroup, you start over. But if you're going to take the shot, you do have a chance of either making the play happen or picking up a deep pass interference call. And remember, it's the NFL. You get yardage. It's not just a 15-yard play. You could have something big here. Let's see if they take the shot.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott, he's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. This will be taken short. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's got this down to the 35. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Mahomes going to get this one to Hill. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Tyreek Hill, 35 yards. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. This defense tried to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Prescott now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. This is Elliott. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. From the 44, Prescott. And on the left side, he's got Witten. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They'll try and run forward with Elliott. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. Prescott from the gun. It's caught. Cooper. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
As well.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close.
But she said will.
Watching the NFL.
I'm telling you what you said. I heard you.
10th carry now for Elliott. And Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 38 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Good game.
Yeah, pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now here's Mahomes. And And the throw there going to be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now they go for it on fourth, but... This one is going to wind up incomplete. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Elliott. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory. And as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't. Because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it. Because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott to the goal line, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now Elliott. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Now Prescott. And that is caught. It's... for the Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that...
I'm taking all type of screenshots just in case you try to get kicked out this game or something, so don't even worry about it, bro.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
Plus the admin will be able to
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it 6 points up.
Man, they picked that shit.
In the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick.
That's caught inside the 20. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play.
That little fucker there, man. 43 yards.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Watkins, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What you threes? So it don't look like I made the best offense on the game.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And it'll be intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. And I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held him to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Mike 54. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
The defense can stop it. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back home.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
That's cap. Aliens is from this earth. I believe in an honor student today. No, it's within day. Keep the attitude away.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
I almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there. Shut down.
fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong.
Yo.
Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what, like fourth down, Hail Mary, no punch. Like every time I touch down, I gotta stunt. Randy Moss, yeah, my numbers going up.
What you say? What you say? Yeah, your mic is like messed up, bro.
Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go. Go ahead, kill.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On second and inches, Prescott completes it to Jason Witten. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 67 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Here we go.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Right back to Coleman here on first down. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On second down, it's Coleman. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
This is Breida. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. He may try and run for this. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. Give him 5 on the QB run, but it's going to bring up a 4th down. Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down. They'll run it with Coleman. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting...
There he goes, Amari Cooper. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 95 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, a conservative, easy call, run the football, take care of it, create some space, punt the ball away. But no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Garoppolo gives to Breida. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Let's go. Here we go.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. 11.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Prescott on first down. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. Intended that time for Cooper.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1 minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock. Give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
From the 29, Garoppolo throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end, and it's 3rd and short.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's Garoppolo to throw. The Sanders has got it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 on the last play, 19 more here at another first down.
Right, here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! Watch the run, watch the run!
Looking to throw on second down. Garoppolo. And now Garoppolo lost the football. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
I think it's going to be a long game. I think it's going to be a long game for you.
I spy a couple of extra defensive backs on the field for Dallas.
Cowboys in the dime on third. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. 64 was Matt Prater's record. This would top that by a yard. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. 64 was Matt Prater's record. This would top that by a yard. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or do they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
13.
Once again, they run with Green on first down. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. On second down and 4, Garoppolo.
Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, it feels like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Completes it to Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Garoppolo looks to throw. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Man open, it's Goodwin. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Garoppolo now. 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Breida. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Jim, 6'6", pull it high. 65.
And with the play clock about to expire, Kyle Shanahan's going to use a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They run again with Breida. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
21. Out. Check. Fresno.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Call it a gain of 2 as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. From 13 yards out. As his guys are back within a single score.
Big score. First step in their attempt to climb back into this game.
Yes, but still some work to do as they get within a score here. All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here? And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They start on the ground with Elliott. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. DJ Reed, who played in college at Kansas State, made the tackle. Throwing on 2nd down. Prescott. And that's Elliott. Complete. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down. But probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Here we go. Skill. Stay in situation. Let's go. Check 26.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. D Ford picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Niners will take over at the 20.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Wild Bill.
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. And now Garoppolo lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Here we go, here we go. 12, fellas, here we go. Get hot!
They'll run with Coleman on first down. The tackle was made by Michael Bennett.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On second down, a run with Breida. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride. I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to zeros. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas.
And that's an odd game.